are steps you can take to prevent, to ensure that you don't get rat lungworm. So some of the steps you can take are: one, control the host animals around your house. So control the slugs, the snails, and the rats around your house. Step two would be to make sure that your food is safe and clean. So we always say it's important to wash any food. That's a given for any kind of prevention of a foodborne illness. So wash and dry anything that is easy to dry: tomatoes, peppers, those kinds of things that you might be eating raw. Give them a good wash, just with potable running water is good, and then dry them. The parasite does not do well in dry conditions. It can live for some time in wet conditions, but not in dry conditions. And then for the things that are generally eaten raw: lettuce, sometimes celery, sometimes bok choy, those headed vegetables where a slug could be hiding very deep inside. Make sure you check it, look at it, wash it, and then cook it. Cooking will kill parasites. So that's a very safe way to make sure that you're not going to get this disease. Or freeze. If you've checked it, you can make sure there's no slugs or snails on it, washed it, dried it as well as you can, freeze it for 48 hours. For that green kale smoothie, use frozen kale. It'll make your smoothie nice and cold and nice and safe. So if you want to eat something raw, like a green kale smoothie, we advise washing it, cleaning it, checking it, and then freezing it. Other steps to take are: with your garden hose, put a nozzle on the end. Remember, slugs and snails like moist, wet conditions, and so they may climb into a garden hose. And in that case, if somebody were to drink out of the hose, or you were to fill your pet's water bowl or something like that, you could be transmitting the disease. So we advise to put a nozzle on the end of your garden hose, and don't drink out of your garden hose. Bring in pet food dishes at night. Some of these slugs in particular, the semi-slug, which is a very good carrier, they really like pet food. And we've seen an increase in puppies especially getting this disease. So at night, or when the food is not being consumed, bring the dish in. One of the most targeted groups by rat lungworm happens to be little children, because of their propensity to put slugs and snails and different things into their mouth and handle them. So we have cases in toddlers. It's important to keep an eye on your kids when they're out in the yard. We tell our second graders that a great thing for them to do is to keep an eye on their little brothers and sisters when mom and dad are busy, and keep them from putting things in their mouth. So spread the knowledge, and let's help stamp out rat lungworm disease.